Well, some time has passed since the devastating last episode where I was just simply out of ideas. Now, since then, I've done a lot of reading about tactics in FM24 and what seems to work, what doesn't seem to work. And I've built a new tactic, all-out attack, using registers, which I've never really considered using before, keeping a lot of the same elements of what got us to this position anyway, with that very sort of fluid 4-2-3-1 with the two defensive midfielders, going with two attacking fullbacks. More on that in a bit. Our form has improved, but we're still a long way from safety. But hopefully the signing of a leading Premier League star will help us in our survival bid. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with three matches. We're going to play two in the league, one against Everton before taking on Brighton later in today's episode. But it's going to be sandwiched, or a part of a sandwich with Blackpool in the FA Cup. So yeah, looking forward to it today. Hopefully you guys are too. Don't really know where to begin with all of this, but I suppose I'll tell you about our transfer business in January so far. A few players have gone out. Clayton has gone out on loan. There are a few dealings in the works. So Pierre Koopmeiners is going to be leaving for a decent amount of money. Douglas Luiz has already agreed to join a Saudi club at the end of the season. Leon Bailey is joining somebody at the end of the season as well. Hamid Gressman is somebody that we've got a contract with, and Jose Carlos as well. But I'll talk you through who our big signing is, and it's a Protogene Botagnali, a 23-year-old Brazilian player, already worth between 44 and 48 million pounds. He's come in for 12 million smackaronis. Looks very, very good. Comes in as what is described as a leading Premier League player, and I think somebody that will hopefully cause defences in the Premier League a lot of issues. 16 dribbling, 17 composure, excellent physicals, good pace, decent flair. He's got that Brazilian touch, and of course we've already got a bit of a Brazilian revolution going in our team at the moment, so it seemed to make sense. Hopefully he will make an instant impact. We're going to get to see him today. But since you were last with me, obviously we had the match against Arsenal, and I basically said, you know, I'm gonna play a decent amount in between, and we have done that. Almost immediately, we went for a brand new approach, 4-2-3-1, just sort of building on what we had done in the past, and instantly saw the rewards. We beat Fulham 5-2. Semedo, Aranda, Minty and Lewis Skelly on the score sheet alongside Ahmed Hassan. We then lost 3-1 to Newcastle and 3-1 to Aston Villa, but we kept going because we were creating a lot of chances with this all-out attack. We drew 2-2 with high-flying Crystal Palace. We beat Bournemouth 5-0, then drew 2-2 with Brentford, 0-0 with Leicester, and lost 2-1 to Chelsea. We then beat Watford 4-1 in the FA Cup. Looked very, very good. And then we almost beat Manchester City. Jamal Gonzaga and Beto with 2 there. And we were 3-2 up. But in the 90th minute, Haaland popped up. And then 1 minute later, Abdi scored, and Man City broke our hearts, beat us 4-2. But we have had some very positive signs recently, and really since that Arsenal defeat that was so disappointing in the last episode, we've played a hell of a lot better, and we've looked like a Premier League team again. We're still 19th in the Premier League. We are 9 points adrift of Fulham, who are currently in 17th position. However, we have 3 games in hand on them. So really, if we can win our 3 games in hand, which is a big if, But if we can, then we are sort of on par with these teams and getting back up to where we were at the end of last season, which of course was hovering around sort of 16th, 17th. So I'm expecting to get back into that. We have only got 17 games left this season, and we've still got a lot of the big teams to play. So we've got to make the most of this. We've got decent amount of home games, but we have a big spell of 3 consecutive away games, and Man United are still hovering around this area. They've only just recently started going up the table. In fact, they did drop into the bottom 3, as did Tottenham. At one point in the season, we had Manchester United 17th and Tottenham in 18th. It was quite ridiculous, but they've started to work their way back up the table, and some of these smaller teams in the Premier League are getting dragged into this relegation battle, and hopefully we can be one of the teams that is causing that. Leicester City are doing really well, as are Burnley. They're right up the top end of the league. So, it's going to be a crazy end to the season. We're still expected to get relegated, but I'm hoping now, with a few new signings, more coming through the door by the end of this episode, we're going to be in a good place come the end of it. So let's talk you through the tactic then. It's very similar to what we've had before. I'm calling it CGS Ball V2. It's very, very similar. But I did have a read into having 2 registers in the team. And I thought, you know what, it's not a bad idea, and it sort of goes with our philosophy. A couple of more support roles in there, but now going full on attack with the fullbacks rather than hedging our bets with an inverted wing back in there. We're just going to go for it. And hey, if we lose, we are going to lose matches along the way, but we will win a lot as we go from now until the end of the season. And currently, we are on 3 wins. We need 7 wins, in my opinion, from the next 17, maybe 8 at a push, and I think we will be okay. So 7 or 8 victories. Project starts today. Let's see if we can do it against Everton. So Hoyenhal is going to start in goal with Chamadeu, Husa, Paulinho and Alexander in defence. De Silva and Lewis Skelly start as our defensive midfielders, with Hassan, Gonzaga and Bontanogli starting left of Vivaldo, Semedo up top. And I think, realistically, we want to spend a little bit more money in January to try and get another striker. We are going to be offloading a decent amount of dead wood this window, and I'm just sort of getting over any of the nostalgia that we've got. We've got to stay in the Premier League. That is our priority. Fingers crossed we can get a good, solid result against Everton today. We beat them in the league last season. I think it was only 1-0 this season at... I guess it's Bramley-Moore Dock Stadium. But let's see how we get on. Here's Alexander. Gets it to Lewis Skelly now. Lewis Skelly into Hassan. What a chance this is. And Hassan scores. Ahmed Hassan gets the breakthrough and makes it 1-0. This is a very good start. Yes, the other thing I wanted to say is that we're now going for attacking mentality, because we're not going down without a fight. I think defensively we're not quite strong enough to cope with that. So it's the old adage, we'll score one more goal than you, and hoping that will hold until the end of the season. And then we can evaluate it. Hey, if we finish this season strongly, we'll maybe start next season with the same mentality. But it seems to be doing okay for now. Here's Hassan. Hassan with a shot, nearly 2-0 already, and we just have a lot more confidence about us. And I think we've always been at our best when we have been attacking throughout this series. So fingers crossed we can keep that going. There's Hassan again, and he could have had a hat-trick already. He is having an awesome game. But yeah, only got the 1 goal at the moment. So 4 shots, 2 on target as it stands. Here's Brown. Gets it to Esposito, and it's cleared by Hassan. Esposito into the middle, and that's always the problem with this, and that is 1-1. And if you don't take your chances, then you end up in a little bit of a pickle. And I thought Hassan might get it away here. He won it back, but yeah, straight to Musa there, and then Esposito in, and Dalglish was there, makes it 1-1, and all of a sudden Everton are back in the game. But we can still go and score a hell of a load of goals today. So Semedo's taking a knock. I think he is going to come off then. Probably at half time. We'll see how he gets on up until then. Bontanogli hasn't done a lot yet, but here he is now. Let's see what he's made of. Gets tackled straight away there. And I'm hoping that he's going to make a big impact. A bit like Florentino did for Newcastle last season. Of course, we did try and sign Florentino, but he was the one that got away and then scored 15 Premier League goals after January. And, you know, I'm hoping that it'll be a similar impact. Here's Hassan once again. Couldn't quite get his noggin on it, but it is cleared once again. Here's Palinia now. Palinia gets it to Bontanogli. Here's Lewis Skelly over the top. Alexander makes the overlap, and here he goes. Now Lewis Skelly gets it to De Silva. De Silva to Alexander. Alexander into the middle, and there's Tamadeu, and Tamadeu scores, and there's the space that has opened up. And because we're so intense attacking, it sort of confuses the defenders. And I tell you what, Alexander's come into his own as an attacking left back. He's been really, really good. And that gets us 2-1 up into the lead once again. And it's a long way back. It's a hell of a long way back. But we can do it. Here's Pulisic into the middle. It goes Branthwaite with the header just wide. Everton, you know, definitely still in this game. Right, passing's been good so far, apparently. So Semedo's going to come off. We're going to put on Calvert-Lewin. He's scored a few goals recently. So I'm going to give him a bit of a chance today. We're going to bring on Aranda there. Maybe swap them two round. No, I'm going to put Aranda as the shadow striker. We'll see what he can do. Apparently, João Palhinha is not having the best of games. Just trying him out at centre-back. He is somebody that's not had a lot of game time this season, but probably deserves a little bit more respect. I know he's 36 now, but I think he can really do a job. Chamadeu's injured. So Dramer's going to have to come on for him. I hope that's not a serious injury. That is something that I've noticed. You know, when I changed the tactics, also changed the set piece routines, changed the training schedules, basically changed everything. That's why I've spent a bit of game time trying to work out what's working, tweaking things as we go along, and this seems to be working. I know not necessarily results-wise, but we have had a tough run recently. There's Hassan. That should have been 3-1, and it's that cutting edge that we just don't quite have of putting it into the back of the net. And that is a real shame at the moment. Bontanogli, what are we going to do with him? I think Novotny's going to come on for him. Husa is not having a good game, so we're going to bring on Brody Hughes and Naroki, and we'll... Oh, what's happened there? Hang on, undo. Husa's going to come off. Yeah, I'm going to put Brody Hughes on. Because of the injury, of course. Yeah, we don't have any more substitutes left. And it was instantly against Man City when we went defensive that we conceded 2 goals, so I'm kind of tempted to keep going with this for now. Especially because we haven't really got wingers on the pitch. So, or at least midfield wingers. We've got attacking wingers on. Oh, no. Here's Mikalenko. Gets it to Esposito. Here's Branthwaite. I'm hoping that we're going to get this back here. Here's Williams. Oh, good tackle from Dramer. Goes all the way back to Hoyenhal. It's a dodgy pass to De Silva. Gets it to Alexander now. And this is where you look at their match ratings and you think, oh, they're going to give it away. Unfortunately for Alexander, he did. Even though he had a good rating. Here's Tresoldi. This feels like Everton are going to get it back. And this would be devastating, really. It's over the top. Williams is there. Oh, it's hit the post. It's cleared. It's cleared. Right, Hassan. End of highlight, Shuley. Oh my God, here's Alexander with a free kick. He goes for the shot himself and it's saved. That was so close to being it. I think that was the highlight though, thankfully. Or was it? because he has Yuri Alberto whipped in. This is a chance for Everton with the shot. No. Damn it. And that's 2 points lost, isn't it? Oh my God. We've had so many chances this match, but just couldn't take it. And that's the difference at the moment. That is the difference. And that's one of our games in hand down the drain. I thought we could have got one of our 7 wins there. Oh, he's out for 4 to 5 weeks. I mean, we've got so many injuries. Semedo's out for 1 to 2 days. Damn it. Okay, a few changes for this match then. We've brought in Minty on the right-hand side. Douglas Luiz returns in defensive midfield, and Marachal and Dramer come in as Chamadeu is injured. We've also found a place on the bench for new signing Jose Carlos, who's a 22-year-old Brazilian right winger, can also play on the left. Has been playing very well over in Brazil, so I'm hoping that he will be good. Apparently only a good championship player, though, which is a shame. He's only worth between 4.8 and 5.2 million, considering that's what we've spent, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Beto comes in up top as well. So here we go then. Let's get into it. Zach Brown will change for him. And I think there's going to be a big rebuild in the summer. Either way, there's a lot of dead wood around this squad, and that's my fault for signing a lot of players last season, and I think they did a job for us last year, but they're just not quite good enough at this level, and it's going to be about thinking which of these players can be with us for the long haul. And the likes of Dramer, is he going to be good enough going forward? I'm not entirely sure. Here's Nugent. I thought that was going to be a good tackle. Not quite. Douglas Luiz clears it. Oh, here's Bontanagli. No idea how to say his name. Bontanagli, that's what we're going to call him. Or Bontanali. I think it's Bontanali. Bontanali. That's what we'll go for. Bontanali. Anyway, hopefully he'll become an absolute favourite. I think he'll take a little while to settle in, but once he has settled in, he'll be good. Here's Lewis Skelly, gets it to Dramer. Dramer forward to Gonzaga. Gonzaga with a chance. What a shot, but just hit the post. And, Blackpool survive for now. Remember, we should absolutely annihilate Blackpool. They're in League One, and get ourselves through the 5th round of the FA Cup, which I think is not a bad sort of side project for us to try and keep our confidence up and get us firing in this competition. It certainly helped us last year, you would say. Anyway, here's Douglas Luiz with a free kick from just outside the area. He goes for it, and what a save from the goalkeeper there. What's the goalkeeper called? Shepherd. Excellent save. Here's Minty with the corner. Whips it in. Header from Husa, and he scores his 2nd goal of the season. Not very often we score from a corner, but Husa gets himself a goal. Wonderful Swiss maestro, wonder kid defender. Excellent header into the back of the net and makes it 1-0. And hey, if he can score some goals with his head, get his match ratings up, get his average rating up, I think he will turn into a very good player indeed, and very, very useful as a player. We've brought Marachal in as well. I don't know if I told you about him coming back into the team. But anyway, into the second half, we're 1-0 up at the moment. And, realistically, we are very much on top in this game. We should continue to do that. You'd expect Bontanali to do a little bit better against a Blackpool team. I sort of get it against a Premier League experience. He's maybe not quite there yet, but Blackpool shouldn't be a problem. Here's Douglas Luiz. Lewis Skelly whips it in. There's the shot from Dramer. And it's cleared. Here's Dramer again. Dramer back to Lewis Skelly. End of highlight. Should have done better there. And while it remains 1-0, we leave the door open for Blackpool. Here's Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz over towards Alexander. Into the middle it goes and Beto misses. It's another corner. Right. Bontonali, he's going to come off and we're going to put on Jose Carlos for his debut. And Beto's going to come off for Calvert-Lewin, who, as I say, has been playing pretty well recently. Lewis Skelly now into the middle. Oh, it's cleared. Should have done better there, really. 20 minutes to go. Marical is going to come off for Palinia. I think Alexander might come off as well. Not quite yet. I might move Brodie Hughes onto the right instead of Dramer. This could be... Oh, my God. This could be an equaliser, and it is. And this is just pathetic. Can't really afford an extra match on the legs. So I'm going to go very attacking now and try and win it here. In the 90 minutes, I think fourth round still has a replay. Alexander gets it to Gonzaga. Alexander again. Here is Gonzaga with a great chance. Oh, and Minty, Hughes, Douglas Luiz. That should have been the moment. Unbelievable. Right, 6 minutes of added time. Are we going to get one more chance here? This is League One Blackpool. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. It's a really, really poor result. Just can't buy a win at the minute. I mean, look at this. We've only lost 2 of the last, 4, 8, 9? 2 of the last 9, but only won 2 of them. And one of them was in the FA Cup. It's just not quite good enough. And that's what's really, really frustrating. Okay, couple of changes for the match against Brighton then. Hassan comes back in on the right-hand side, as does Vivaldo Semedo. Minty moves out to the left. And, new signing, Hamid Gressman is on the bench. 20-year-old Swedish wonder kid. 3-star ability already, 4.5-star potential. Does look very good. He's come in from Malmo. And I'm really hoping that he will produce the goods, but he might not. It's one of those things. We've brought in 3 players that I think can come in and provide us with some really good attacking depth, but will they be good? Will they be good enough to cut it in the Premier League right now? We're 14 points clear, adrift of 17th place. We need to start winning matches, and we need to start winning them now. If we don't win this match, it could be curtains. I don't think we're out of it just yet. But we have to start winning very, very soon. We need to turn these draws into wins. We've lost our leeway with that now. And boy, is that going to be difficult? Is that going to be difficult? Come on. Let's see how we get on. Big match today against Brighton. Brighton are currently in 9th place in the Premier League. They are a team that have a good record against us. But, yeah, I mean, you look at Fulham. They've dropped into the relegation zone. Here's Douglas Luiz. He whips it in, headed away by Palacios. Now here's Hassan. No, Hassan back into Douglas Luiz now. Lewis Skelly forward to Gonzaga, who shoots, and well, that very nearly went in. Bit unlucky there. It's another corner, and look at this. Douglas Luiz is going to get it straight to Minty here. Oh no, it's Hassan. Oh, he's been tackled though. And now Hassan back to Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz back to Hassan it goes. Hassan into Lewis Skelly. Here's Douglas Luiz. Here's Dramer. Alexander. Lewis Skelly. Is Lewis Skelly going to go alone? He does, and it's a good shot. It's another corner. We're very much on top here, but we need to start taking our chances. This is the massive thing, and it's going to be Douglas Luiz into the middle. Can Husa go on the end of it? Alexander's there. Here's Husa. And it's cleared now, and there's Adams on the counter-attack for Brighton. And if Brighton score from this will be devastating. Luckily, they don't. But here's a free kick for them. It's into the middle. Ooh, headed away. Norley. Come on, Semedo's there, chasing after it. Here's Palacios off the post. Brighton had a chance there. Right, let's push on. Hopefully we can get something here just before half time. You can see we're very much dominating the play again, but just not getting the results. And oh no, Dramer's taking a knock. That could be crucial. So Brody Hughes is going to come on. Gonzaga's not having a great game, so we're going to put Bontonelli on, and we're going to swap those round, put Minty on the right, Bontonelli on the left, and Hassan through the middle. Just the one change to try and spruce this game up. Bontonelli needs to start showing why we've paid £12.5 million for him. Semedo not having a great game, but again, we're just drawing. We can't get over the line. Right. Crystal Palace drawing 0-0 with Reading currently. Beto's going to go up top. I'm going to put Bontonelli there. Minty on the left. We're going to put Gressman on the right and see if he can do anything. Douglas Luiz is going to come off, and Josh Da Silva is going to go on. And this is our throw at the dice now. We've got 20 minutes to try and win this match. Try and win this football match. We have been by far the better team. But can we get a goal and get all 3 points? Or are we going to lose? Here's David. David gets it to Busman. Busman forward. David scores. Is he onside? He is. Oh my God. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Where have Brighton gone and got that goal from? They have not been in this game. Other than that one chance from the free kick. They've just not been there. And now we're going to lose another goal here, I think. You can just see it happening. Here's Adams. We're being FM'd right in front of our eyes. Oh, it's cleared. But it's not quite done. Oh my word, what a save. What a save from Hoyenhal. As Crystal Palace take the lead against Reading, that's not a very helpful result because Reading are probably already down. They're even worse than us this season. But, hey, what can you do? I mean, what can we do? We're just going down, I suppose. I said if we didn't win this game, I think it's over. I think that's it, folks. Being completely FM there, we were the better team. And we've lost. We just haven't got anybody that can put the ball in the back of the net, it seems. And Trema's out for 2 weeks now. Oh, here we go. Fans criticising the tactics again. So I get a life. Get a life. Seriously. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I play these 4 games off camera. And we come back for West Ham and Sunderland. I'm not going to show the Reading game on camera because I think Reading are already down. I honestly don't think Reading are really ones that we have to think about. Sunderland and West Ham, they're not too far above us in the league. So if we could get 6 points out of 6 there, it drags us right back into the race to get back up there. But, I mean, how have we not won any of the 3 matches today? I'm just beyond belief. we've got no more money to spend. That's all out now, unless we have movement out. This is the team that will take us until the end of the season. But we know that they've not been good enough so far, as a team, as a unit, and I think it shows. I mean, we've got a lot of young players that are, only about 20 to 25 years old. There's not that great amount of experience that we had last season, and maybe that is having an effect. But I just can't work it out. I can't work out why we are doing so much worse this season than last season. And I guess, a lot to do with it does have that we're not playing at our own stadium. We're playing in a very, very empty stadium. And that is not going to help. I mean, if we look at the stats of attendance, where is it? Where's attendance? Where is it? Average attendance by capacity. We're playing in a 38% full stadium. And there's nothing we can do with that. We will be moving back into the Robert Briggs Arena before the end of the season. When are we doing that? Due to move back in on the 10th of the 4th. So the 10th of April. How many matches will we play then after the 10th of April? So we'll play Newcastle, I think. Then we'll play Crystal Palace. So we will have 4 home matches. So that's possibly 12 points if we can turn that into an advantage. I don't know. It might work. And 12 points currently, well, where would that get us? That would get us level on points with Sunderland. It might still be on, just about, but we absolutely need to win every game that we should at this point. So we need to beat Reading, we need to beat Sunderland. Really, we need to beat Burnley, we need to beat West Ham. I know Burnley are having a great season, but maybe even Man United away. These are the matches we're looking at. Fulham away. Got an excellent record against Fulham. Man United at home. Tottenham away. Again, it's a mid-table side. Newcastle at home. That was a game that changed our season last year. And we need to hope that it will come again. We really do. Because it's getting close now. And I am worried that they might sack us if we get relegated. They're disappointed with that. Fingers crossed everything else will be took into account. The fact we're a club legend, the fact that we've done so much for the club, even if we get relegated, fingers crossed things will work out, but who knows? Anyway, if you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for daily Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.